Hello everyone and welcome to the Tespa Collegiate Varsity Series. We have a great match for you guys between ArtU Esports and the Utah Utes. We're just about to hop straight into it. It is Lijiang Tower. By the way, these guys are playing on the Overwatch League hero bands, not the current competitive one. So we're going to hop straight into it. We're going to get right into this action here. It's a lot of really different compositions coming into this week. And there is a lot to look forward to. So definitely have that coming up for you guys just as we're about to take the game. Once again, I'm Kevin Kanashi Tagupa. We're just about ready to get in. And it looks like the first fight is actually going underway as the Utah Utes currently holding the point down. Yeah, Dog 21 just putting in work right now. And just holding the spawn right now. That is exactly what they wanted to do after taking such an aggressive push at the beginning. That's exactly what they wanted here. So overall, just nicely securing the point as ArtU's trying to make the rotation here. Once again, these guys are playing on the Overwatch League bands, so there is no Soldier 76, no Sombra, no Lucio, and no Winston. So a lot of these compositions are going to be coming down to the way how they're going to be played here. Pac-Man. They're opting for the Ryan Zarya here versus the D.Va here, but Pac-Man's going to get brought down pretty quickly. Kairos has to back up a little bit. But Andy's going to get 3 pickoffs, and it looks like Utah is going to sweep up the rest of them. It's a solid reset. Does have 3 ultimates to play with here for Utah. Meanwhile, ArtU still playing catch-up here. It's kind of interesting that ArtU is opting in for the Hanzo rather than playing the Maid. Usually they want that in order to play against this D.Va and kind of lock her down. The wall does come up, does stall out ArtU just for a little bit. They continue the aggressive push. The Shatter lands on 3 of them, and that was just due to the nice timing by University of Utah, utilizing the self-destruct over the top and then shattering right behind it. Very good ult combo. So University of Utah has 2 ultimates to play with. They have the Blizzard and the Rally. Depends on how they really want to play this, though. I think Kairos understands that they are around this corner, so he doesn't really want to do too much here. Wall's coming up, 88%. ArtU's got to get to the point, but the Blizzard's currently dropped. But Coldblart is going to actually pick off the rest of them. It's only going to be a couple of people left. It doesn't look like ArtU's going to have a chance to contest here. 100-0, clean sweep for Utah right now. Very beginning of Lijiang Tower. So honestly, it's just some very textbook plays coming out from the University of Utah. They understood exactly how they wanted to play that, played at their tempo, pushed up tempo. ArtU just wanted to kind of figure out their footing. It felt like they didn't really either keep track of ults or it was more like their positioning was out. They really wanted to find the right footing to go into this, but sometimes, you know, the counter picks just don't work out that way. I feel like the Mei pick coming out from Utah is really just choking and holding down the rest of the team here. So ArtU definitely needs to find their footing here going into Night Market, and that's exactly what they're going to do. So TCAT this time opting in for the Doomfist. They are going to use the Symmetra, though. So ArtU trying to go for the high rise. Same thing with Coldblart, though. University of Utah had the same idea, just going straight to point, but ArtU taking early control here. Techie does find the first pick. That should give ArtU the ability to snowball and Kairos, using that beam, cutting through Utah right now. Just getting some of the point right there as they let TCAT just sit on the point. Get that timer going, get that percentage up, and that's exactly what they're going to do, get that quick cap. ArtU definitely pushing up. Doesn't want them to set up or even get close to setting up. They get a little bit of ult charge while they're there. Forcing them to look around. TCAT this time. It's going to be on the Doomfist. He might try to look for something going around, but Kairos put it back up. A little bit more patient. The wall is up. Even though Harambe is shattered, they decide not to capitalize on that. It's really interesting. Kairos does have the wall available. So he's just trying to get some ult charge here. The push, quick, erases Andy, but the damage is kind of already done by the University of Utah. Dealing so much damage is already taking up the spot that they need. Techie's going to get brought down quickly as well. So a nice reversal by University of Utah, but ArtU still securing 46%. It's very good for them. Dog 21 definitely pushing up. I don't know if Kairos wants to stay on the Symmetra though. It was kind of good for an early rollout, but it's not really worth it. Coldblark is going to pick off Pac-Man. That's going to stall out their recontest quite early. The freeze on Harambe is going to be another pick off. And the wall just going to be melting down the rest of them. So Bryce can't quite find his footing along with T-Cat. So if anything, Art, you should just get a full reset, figure out exactly what they want to run here. As we see University of Utah just trying to push up. Make sure that the pressure is on. While Pioneer still making his way back. So they do have Blizzard. They have a lot of ultimates to play with here, University of Utah. Meanwhile, ArtU does have a couple of ultimates if they want to use it to try to get in, but T-Cat's going to get picked early. Harambe's going to drop as well. They understand, hey, we're not going to use any ultimates here. Just let them pop what they need to in order to wipe us. We'll come back next time. Already 53% on the side of University of Utah here. The Utes just definitely holding down ArtU right now. Doing a very good job holding them at their spawn. That's Harambe's trying to make his way back. They do opt for a different routing this time though. They're going to go up top. Oh, but T-Cat's going to get brought down quick. There's no res available either for the side of ArtU, so the stall is actually eating up so much time. Oh, and they're going to wall up. They want to get aggressive. Utah just wants the damage. Techie getting fanned. Does fade out. Does actually get picked here, but it looks like they are going to get the reversal. As Harambe and the rest of the team currently trying to collapse in onto the point. And they're going to get a quick flip. 96% on the side of Utah. So ArtU's got to play this perfectly if they want to even have a chance at a map 3. Or at a contest at least. ArtU playing with a couple more ultimates this time. Harambe does have his Shatter available, but so does University of Utah. Harambe's just got to play this very safe. Knows how to play this. He's going to get walled off and picked off. That's really important. Right now, Pioneer's going to be looking for that Shatter as he's curling around this corner here. ArtU's going to just get picked apart. He doesn't even need to commit it. He's just fine with it. So ArtU going to get picked off. Only 4% left for ArtU to even try to contest this. As the tick goes down, there it is. Overtime is completed. University of Utah is actually going to win this first map. We'll have a quick look at that play of the game real quick. See what it was. Let's see what the highlight is. It is going to be Hollow on that Brig. The Brigida actually does quite a lot here. Now that Lucio is banned, you have a lot more to play with. So I'm assuming it was just some damage in, especially during the Shatter and the block. That was a really nice stun. I definitely missed that. Thank you for Hollow. At least that play in the game actually showed it off. But the stun was perfectly timed by Brig, giving them just enough time to land the Shatter, which was very important going into this as well. So ArtU definitely showing a little bit of light on that second point, but definitely not completing it. They had the right idea trying to go into it. They won it off of a couple ultimates and a couple fights, but in the end, University of Utah just has enough firepower and is just playing this a lot more cleanly. They're playing on their engagements quite well. So the next map, I believe, is going to be up to ArtU. We'll see what the picks is once again. They are playing with the Overwatch League bans, not what we're currently playing on in competitive, which is a total strike against main support players right now. If you guys play Ana and Moira are currently banned, and then also Reinhardt for me as a tank player. I'm really sad about that. And then also for DPS, I believe it's Reaper. So yeah, that's the current ban in the competitive pool. But today they're playing with no Soldier, Sombra, Winston, or Lucio. The most important one out of all those is the Lucio ban. Not being able to play off of speed and not have a defensive ultimate to play off of as well makes it very difficult for the team to actually engage and get more fights out of the game. So we see a lot of teams currently. We saw University of Utah and ArtU commit for the Brig, just because she does give a little bit more support in that region. It looks like we are going to be going to a payload map. It is going to be Junkertown. So Junkertown, really long sight lines, definitely playing in the favor of ArtU in this case, just because ArtU does love their double sniper. They love to go super long and use TCAT and Kairos on those long sight lines. So we'll definitely see if those come into play and the way how they set up, or if they're just going to go with like maybe a classic setup. They have the chance to set up in the corner. You know, Orisa and Reinhardt are still in the pool at the moment. The only person who is banned is Winston for the tanks, so it's not a lot to take off of. As we hop straight into this match, we'll see what they decide to do, because University of Utah is going to be on the attack to start. Meanwhile, ArtU is going to be on the defense. We'll see if they pull out this another pocket strat that they have, especially on Junkertown. They love to hold close, so we'll see if that actually plays into their favor. Same thing with University of Utah. We just saw how aggressive they are and how perfectly timed and coordinated this team is. So let's just hope that either team can execute flawlessly coming into this. Yes, once again, so ArtU is going to be setting up super close. They're going to try this out. They're not peeking anything, and they are going into that shed. This is the hut setup. It's the double shield and then using TCAT and Kairos to just kind of melt away and chip away at anything else that they need. They do have Price already. Kairos is going to get picked early. Dog 21 already picking that off with the Roadhog, just pulling him out of position here. So Pac-Man trying to play this to the best of his ability, saving up his shield. Trying to get in. Kairos is actually going to switch over to the Widow, so this is actually a really smart play by him. He knows that he might not be able to get back in time. TCAT trying to get the kill onto Koblart. Might not be enough time, though, as he's trying to get up and around. Cool ABC is going to throw his ultimate. So is Dogman. Or so is Dog 21, just trying to get some damage in, and that's exactly what's going to go down. So it's only going to be Kairos. Kairos is going to get pulled. The hook connects onto Kairos, and that's going to be a clean wipe for Utah. Very well executed, and Koblart still hanging on to that. Once again, the double sniper is going to be coming out this time from both teams, so they know exactly how they're going to be playing against each other. Once again, you can see how far Cool ABC is really pushing this. He wants the pressure, but Kairos already picking up the backline, so Andy is not available. No res available for the side of Utah right now. Cool ABC just trying to get a little bit more knowledge here. Just chipping away at Harambe. Currently gets pulled out. Kairos loses the battle right now against Koblart. But TCAT going to get the cleanup kill, going to get the return kill. Going one-on-one against their Hanzo, but he does get the pocket from Andy. Going to be able to keep him up. Hollow just getting a little bit more damage in. Throws that Discord Orb. Once again, I said that the Zenyatta might be a pocket pick out from these teams. One of a great defensive ults. And speaking of right now, the defensive ult right now with the Transcendence trying to just keep a little bit more damage up. And the aggression coming out from Hollow. Zoning out this Widow, zoning out Kairos out of the spot. So very good job on Hollow right now. Just keeping the pressure up. Oh, and he's going to get the return kill on TCAT. So once again, they're only going to be playing with one sniper. The hook. Dog 21 going to drag Kairos into the grave, forcing that long spawn this time. ArtU is going to actually mirror the composition right now. Except for the healing line. Techie is going to keep on to that Ana. Meanwhile, Price is going to stay on the Baptiste. So we'll see how that goes. Cool ABC just trying to look for an angle here. He's going to spam, trying to break down that shield, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Just burn through it real quick. Does put the arrows on Pac-Man. Behind you! He now sees it. He's not going to go for the hook, though. He understands that this could be risky, but he's going to get hooked up quickly. TCAT's already there as well. They're trying to get some more information out here. Cool ABC is actually going to get brought down. Techie's going to drop the anti-nade on top of him. Making sure that the damage is there and it's not going to get healed up. Oh, they tried for the hook. Didn't quite connect here. So it's going to be Hollow just chilling out there. But he's going to get whole hogged by Pac-Man. And right now, ArtU's slowly starting to stabilize here. TCAT trying to get some damage in. The anti-nade, really great by Techie, cleaning up the rest of them. But TCAT going to get hooked up. He's at 52. He's got to run away. Trying to get away from Dog 21 here. Can he do it? And he will. Kairos finds his opposite number with Koblart, but Techie is already down. So it's all going to be up to Price now. Keep the rest of the team up. Whole hog coming out. Does push Harambe out of the immortality field, and that's going to bring that down. Hollow wins the one-on-one against Kairos, and the rest of ArtU's just got to back up right now. Pac-Man does get picked off as well. TCAT does find his opposite number. The Dragon Strike coming right on top of the point. trying to keep the damage up, but T-Cat is going to fall. Coldblar does pop the Infrasight. Going to be looking for it. Kairos answers as well. Just trying to look for something. Techie's in danger. Trying to get out of here, but he's going to get brought down pretty quickly. Coldblar putting on a show right now. Cleaning up the rest of them as Dogman is going to be, or Dog21 is going to be joining them as well. Oh man, Coldblar just finding heads right now. He's just keeping the pressure up, making it very difficult for Kairos to set up. University of Utah playing with 4 ultimates right now. Meanwhile, RU's only got 3. But you could see their aggression. You see how much pressure they're applying. Meanwhile, Hollow, just trying to get gold objective time. Cool ABC. The ultimate is eaten by Senior Pac-Man. Very good use there. Techie's going to clean up Coldblar, but they are going to trade their tank line. T-Cat going to get nanoed up here. He's trying to clean him up, but Hollow's going to pop the Transcendence, trying to keep him up. Changes targets right now. Looking at Coldblar. Cool ABC. Going to bring him down. T-Cat going to get brought down as well, though. RU's just trying to stabilize here. Supercharger is dropped. They're looking at Hollow. Hollow's dropping super low. But can they actually get him? He's playing so elusive behind the barrier. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. Harambe just trying to live out here. He's not going to be allowed to. It's Dog21 saying, this is my house. This is Junkertown. You may be the champion of the ring, but I am the champion of this game. As Dog21 is hunting Kairos. Finds him as well, brings him down. The Amp Matrix coming out from RU, trying to get a little bit more damage in, but Dog21's not even afraid of that. It's like, you know what, I'm just going to heal this up, keep it up. Andy trying to get a little bit more damage in. The anti-nade is huge, landing on RU in the back line. Tries to get the sleep. Harambe's dropping super low. Actually, might get picked off here. But Cool ABC going to get brought down. It looks like RU is actually going to lose the number of people here. Utah is going to secure the point here. So, it looks like they are going to be bringing it up 3-0 right now, as the University of Utah is just pushing up, taking the space that they want, and just telling them, you know what, this is my point. This is where I live. So RU just needs to figure out how to play against this right now. They are playing a little bit slower than they normally would, so I'm glad that they are taking their time to figure it out and make sure that, they can get their footing coming into the second point. They do have a little bit less than 2 minutes on the clock here, so RU's just got to push probably at the same pace, which is going to be definitely an uphill battle, as we've seen the double snipers coming out from Utah University as RU's trying to match it. I have to say, the one person that they definitely have to look out for is Dog21, playing on that Roadhog. It's just so much pressure that they're applying and so much space they're taking that it's not giving RU any space to really move or play. So it feels really suffocating for them. But as they are going to be moving, once again, Junkertown, it's going to be RU's attack. We'll see what they decide to run here. If the hero bans are going to be even bigger, or if it's just going to be something to just kind of gloss over. I hope that we get to see a little bit more of a competitive edge, maybe a little bit more high-level play coming out from the rest of RU right now. But it looks like we are going to start right up, heading right into this match here. T-Cat and Kairos have definitely pulled off some amazing plays, but that early hold didn't go out into their favor. So Utah playing it a lot more safe, playing it behind the lines, but Harambe's going to get quickly picked off on the hamster. Tries to get behind him, but that didn't quite go out into their favor. So Pioneer just applying a lot more pressure, and then Coldblar is just playing what he wants to do. He's got so much space, and Harambe saying, you know what, I'm gonna try to take that away real quick. Well, the anti-nade coming out from Techie, or it's coming out from Price this time. Price is on the Ana this time, as they are going to be forced to reset. Hollow trying to get a quick pick here. It's not going to quite go out. They are trying to look for something here. RU is just trying to regroup and push, but it seems like it's very difficult, as Harambe is going to be discorded up, but Coldblar's already picked off Price in the back line. Cool ABC already in their side, and Techie's going to drop as well. He's looking at Kairos. Tries to pulse bomb him. but it's just going to give them enough space to space out. So Cool ABC is currently in their back line, just finding who they need to get here. And TCat's going to drop down as well. Self-destruct coming out over the back. Going to only pick off the supercharger. And Kairos is going to find Hollow. So it's only going to be Andy here as the main supports Bryce, trying to keep the rest of the team up. He's going to get brought down quickly. Pioneer trying to clean him up. Can he do it? Is Pac-Man just trying to help and save up his team, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Coldblart already forcing out so much pressure here. It looks like the rest of the team is going to collapse on his position. Coldblart does pick off Harambe and TCat. He's already picked off 2.
No one can hide from
Kairos is
my
popping
sight.
Infrasight, trying to find where the opposite Widow is without getting the pressure taken. He knows where he is. He's spotted out. So Coldblart gonna get taken down really quickly. Kairos is gonna trade his life for it, but that means there's no Widow pressure coming out, so it's gonna be all on TCat to try to clean this up here. The anti-nade coming out from ArtU, trying to bring down Dog, and he's gonna do it. The res is going to be on Price. He's going to be brought back up, but TCat taking a lot of damage, forces out the recall. Looking at Cool ABC right now. Recall from Cool ABC going to be bringing him back. TCat is going to close him out right here, right before the Transcendence is supposed to connect onto him. And meanwhile, Kairos finding his opposite number here. He's looking for it. Oh, he's going to get picked off quick. He's just trying to look for that proper angle. Will Teggy get this res, though? We'll see. He understands that the hog is going to be on the right side here, so they are playing it a little bit more cautiously. Pac-Man dropping super low. Techie's just trying to pocket him back up. It's getting super difficult here. Cool ABC is already trying to pick off Techie. And Cool ABC already there. Pac-Man trying to look for something else here. Maybe going in with Harambe. Harambe is going to get the pressure here. Oh, Pac-Man's going to lose his mech. There's already 2 off the side here. Pac-Man's going to follow. Dog 21 just doing a lot of work here. Meanwhile, Cool ABC and Coldblart just have so much space to play with here. Hook coming up. They are going to sleep Dog 21. Cool ABC is going to get brought down by TCat. So it is a 4v6 right now. Stuck on a Hollow. So Hollow's going to get brought down as well. TCat finding his footing here. Kairos finds Coldblart as well. But T trying to get out of here as Andy drops as well. It's going to give him just enough time to maybe recontest here, but we'll see what happens. Hook is down. He does find Kairos, though. Overtime is taking away here. We don't know how they're going to go about the contest, so Tracer already onto the point. And the mines are going to be popped here just to zone out and make sure, you know what, this is our fight. We want it. So ArtU holding it down. Slept. Pac-Man helpless right now against the rest of the team as he's trying to get his footing back. Gets his mech. He's going to get stunned up and canceled out of that. Kairos taking the long angles this time. Oh, he's going to get hooked from long distance. Dog 21 just finding these hooks, being devastating to ArtU right now. Harambe dropping super low. He needs some HP right now. As he's trying to bring down the hog, that's exactly what's going to go down. They're looking at Cool ABC, forces out the recall. He's going to get brought down pretty quickly there. Good focus by ArtU right now. Starting to find their footing. The anti coming down. Harambe with a pile driver, going to clean that up. So TCat looking at the Ana, slept. Oh no, they're bringing the Zen. It's not going to be enough time. He's actually going to get out. Coldblart going to be popping the Infrasight, going to have sights on him. He's going to pick off TCat, but Kairos already shuts it down. Already gets 2 headshots. That might be exactly what ArtU needs in order to push this up. Pushing even more pressure here. Oh, it's currently in danger. Cool ABC cleaning up 2 as well. That's going to stop the momentum for ArtU. Cool ABC's already there. Forces out the recall. He understands his limit. He's pushing in and then just getting out just in time, so. Harambe. Harambe's currently in the back. They might force a fight here. If I'm ArtU, I want to force a fight super close to spawn and then just let Harambe do what he needs to do. Pioneer is going to pick off Kairos with the help of Cool ABC as well. applying a lot of pressure here.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Inversight popped by Kairos. They understand that he's around here too. So that's why they're pushing up so far. They don't want to allow any space coming out for RU. So, oh, Cold Blart's going to get brought down as Kairos finds the head, but the damage is already done. Nano onto Kairos. He's trying to find something, anything. Can he get one? He does find Andy. Harambe does force out his ultimate here. Sleep on the Hog. Going to be trying to bring him back in, and that's exactly what he needed. Harambe is going to pick off Pioneer. He tries to come in for the recontest. Hollow pops the Transcendence to get rid of the mines here. It's going to be Harambe. Harambe's the only one on point right now. He's going to get shredded away. Overtime, Wick is taking away. Is this Utah's game? Is this Utah's match? It's best of 2. So if Utah wins this, it's over. And that is it. Right there, Utah taking the lead and taking the game, as they are continuing up the pressure from the team. Play the game going to Hollow on the Zenyatta. Yeah, when it comes to the Zenyatta, he's actually doing a lot of work here. Landing the discords, allowing for his team to see the rest of the team and figure out exactly who they need to focus down. So overall, just really good coordination from Utah. Excellent play. Most of the time, just very clean textbook plays. RU looks a little bit staggered up, and it's not just because that they're, once again, not all here. Some of them are staying home due to the coronavirus. But it just seems like Utah is just very clean and succinct versus RU, who is playing a little bit on opposite ends. I felt like Harambe may have stayed on the ball a little bit too long when he could have swapped over to something else to maybe help out with the damage that Dog 21 was doing. Just overall, very good play from both teams here. RU just definitely trying to find their footing again. But congratulations to Utah, the University of Utah, for doing a lot of damage and actually doing what they needed to do. So, yeah, honestly, great play. Once again, the lineup was Pioneer, Dog 21, Cold Blart, Cool ABC, Hollow, and Andy. Just overall a very good game and overall very clean execution. Once again, we'll be back next week for more of the games. We'll have a brand new hero pool and a new hero rotation. Once again, they were playing on the Overwatch League rules, so depending on if the games continue and if we still continue to have a hero pool, we'll see if that changes up or if they're going to start following the competitive ladder. So definitely got a lot to look forward to here. Once again, it was the RU versus Utah, the University of Utah. Good games overall. So once again, thank you for watching. I'm Kevin Kanashi Tagupa. We're coming to you from from the Academy of Art University. Thank you, and we will see you guys right back here next week.